What's up, you guys? This is Steven, and I'm back with a photo analysis. This time I'll be analyzing the album cover for Namie Amuro's album Break the Rules. Okay, so when you see this photo, do you think that Namie is breaking the rules in any way? Upon first glance, probably not. But she kind of is breaking the rules with this photo, you know. Whether the rules are good rules that should not be broken or bad rules that should be broken, the rules are being broken, you know. I mean, look at her hair in the photo. It's not quite, it's not perfect. You see some frizz and some stuff going on there. Probably the stylist didn't run a comb through her hair or brush it, or didn't totally check it over. So she's breaking the rule with the frizzy hair and stuff. And her facial expression, I like her facial expression. Um, I kind of wish that her face was a little more towards the camera, kind of like 3/4 profile. She doesn't have to be straight onto the camera, but a little like 3/4 profile or 3/4. Um, However, she is breaking the rules and she's showing her face, but it's not totally. You don't see all of her face. However, I think that shadowing, um, I think the shadowing does work. I just wish I could have seen a bit more of Namie's face. You know, Overall it works. I just wanted to see more Namie's face. Then you see some light in the background. So there's light in the background, but there's also light on her face too. So she's finding the light. So that's good. The palm trees in the background are a bit random, but hey, imagine the photo without the palm trees. It's a bit plain. It is a bit plain if you don't have the palm trees there. So hey, that's interesting. And I kind of like what they did with Namie's name because they're showing Amuro Namie, but then at the bottom they're showing Namie Amuro. And then they have break the rules in tiny letters down there, which that is breaking the rules because usually the album title is supposed to be a bit more noticeable, but she did break the rules with that, for better or worse. However, we know it's Namie Amuro, so that will get people's attention. If the album title doesn't, then Namie Amuro's name will definitely get the attention. Let's see. Namie's hair in this photo, it looks brown. I think it is brown. And, it's curly, which, I think up until this point, Namie's hair has been straight and her on her album covers. So she's breaking the rule with that too. This photo is a beauty shot, but it's a little different. You do see Namie, but it's like it has the lighting is a little different. Um, you don't see all of Namie's face, but I think overall it works. It's a bit odd. It's not the best album cover I've seen of Namie Amuro, but I like the picture. I like the way that Namie looks in the picture. Um, I'm not quite sure what her shoulder is doing in this photo. It looks odd. It looks like it's was like it was photoshopped, but it looks weird though. It doesn't look like it was photoshopped onto her, but it looks like they kind of like try to smooth her shoulder out with Photoshop, kind of like how they do with people's faces and maybe like certain aspects of people's body. They kind of like smooth it out with Photoshop. Like say if you have like a scar or something, they'll like remove the scar with Photoshop. Or if you have um, you know a stomach that it's a bit much. Some rolls and stuff. They'll probably Photoshop those rolls out of the photo so that you'll have a smooth stomach. And I think they kind of did this with Namie's shoulder, but I don't see why. It just looks weird. I don't know why. It looks weird. Namie's facial expression looks a little sad. A little. I'm like she's a little depressed. You know. The theme of this album is breaking the rules. The title of the album is Break the Rules, and the theme for me, I believe, is breaking the rules, and she has broken the rules. For better or worse, she has broken the rules. I'm not quite sure what outfit she's wearing because her hair covers up her outfit. So again, another rule broken. Overall, I like this album cover. I even like the melancholy demeanor. Her facial expression. Although I think that it could have been a little more strong, a little stronger. Like break the rules, like breaking the rules. Like I think that she could have come with it a bit more with that theme in mind. But ultimately, I feel that Namie broke the rules, but it works for her. Like the rules that she broke were rules that she should have broken, or rules that should be broken, or at least are okay to break. Because there's some rules that you shouldn't break, because that's really going to take down the photo. Let's see. It looks like Namie doesn't have a neck in this photo, but it works. It really does. Like for some reason, having no neck really works in this photo. Even if you remove the hair, it will look like she has no neck, but it still works. The shoulder thing looks weird, but it works. The shadowing is weird, but it works. The palm trees are odd. Like, why are they there? But it works. The light in the background, it works. The light in her face. All these things that are there seem to kind of come together. I think ultimately, if Namie's facial expression was a little stronger, this photo could have been even better than what it is. But she went a different way with this photo with the facial expression. She seems a bit sad. Instead of like, hey, I'm breaking the rules. With determination, it's like I'm breaking the rules. But with sadness involved. So that's a bit odd. Ultimately, I think the photo works, but I think the facial expression is probably one thing that kind of takes it down a notch. If she had a stronger facial expression, it would have worked. But I like her facial expression. I just don't think it probably was the best for the theme of break the rules. But that's all I have to say. And that's my opinion. Feel free to give me yours. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. The support is always appreciated. Trust me. Until the next video, adios and goodbye for now.